It works.
There. Yay.
All right, so I think it just automatically like will save the recording.
Okay, let's hope so.
Um, hmm, hmm, hmm.
There's Susie. Hey, Susie.
Oh, hey, Susie.
To work out, so people are hopping on. It's
I know
like, bear with
that
me.
was not the intention, but okay,
Yeah.
great. So, okay, well, I guess we'll just kind of start. So, thank you, Cheri, for coming on with me. I wanted to just talk to you real quick about your experience with the PDO threads that we did recently and see what you thought. So I do have some questions, if that's all right.
Yep.
Okay. So why did you want to do the PDO threads?
I felt like my face was falling down, melting.
I've gotten that comment too before.
It's the best way to describe it. Gravity.
Yeah. So, well, that's what happens as we get older, unfortunately,
Yeah.
because the threads, they go away and the support from the bone starts to go away. So anyway, what kind of result were you looking for?
Just for it to look a little lifted and not see the jowls that I was seeing before, and the really noticeable turkey neck that I had going on. I just thought just anything would be better than what I was dealing with. So
Had you looked at something else? Did you?
facelift, the lower facelift, and it was really, really, really expensive. So I could buy a car or try this first.
Okay. What, I guess, was cost the only reason why you did it, or what else?
The only reason I did this versus the facelift, no, I just thought it was way less invasive too. I didn't really want to undergo a knife if I didn't have to.
Yeah. And then in the past, what other kind of procedures have you had done?
I had NeoGen, but that's been like a couple years maybe. But and I still feel way more fresh face from that. And I had Botox, but that's been about 6 months. And again, that still got lingering effects. But this totally just, I felt fresh and snatched. And between the combination of the three,
Yeah.
I'm pleased with my face.
Very glowy. So before you had it, did you have any concerns? Was there anything you were worried about having?
Oh, absolutely. Because I didn't want to see what it looked like. I knew that there would be needles going under the skin. I didn't know if I'd be numb. So I didn't look too far into it. I just trusted that you would take care of me, and you did.
Thanks. Okay. And I know you were worried about pain. So how was the pain level?
I couldn't believe it. I didn't feel it. It was just like when they put lidocaine or Novocaine or whatever, when you're getting your mouth worked on, you could feel a sensation, but it was just like a little pressure, no pain at all. I was really surprised at that because I am such a sissy. So,
well, I'm glad. I'm glad it didn't hurt. So afterwards, how long did you feel like you had downtime, or was there any downtime?
I mean, I could have done whatever. I just chose to not communicate too much because I didn't want to use my facial muscles a lot, because I read that the less you make expressions, the better it'll take, so to speak. So I just like put an airplane pillow like this and kind of laid back and vegged and watched TV and, try. I didn't even open my mouth that wide. I would just eat like soft foods and not chew that. I did everything that was on the little sheet. And I think that's why I got the results I did.
Yeah, you did great. Yeah, you don't want to go out and eat a big burger and try to take big,
right,
kind of pop. So did you have any pain afterwards,
no,
or any other?
Just like the inflammation, where you can feel like if you've got an elbow that's swollen, you can feel that. But it wasn't anything that, like, Tylenol couldn't help. I know you're not supposed to take ibuprofen, so but I thought, man, it's not bad at all. So
Great.
I would do it again.
Good. Yeah, so sometimes, and I've had them in my lips, and I've had them here.
Yeah.
And initially when I had right here, because I think, and I did them myself. So I put about like 10 on each, maybe 8 to 10 on each side, and then I had a couple in the lips, and you can still, you can feel them. There's something there, like you can tell there's something there, but it's the first few days I felt there was some soreness,
Yeah.
And a little bit of swelling, but
Yeah.
yeah, and every
but I don't feel anything that feels weird, And I know like that was somebody had said, well, do they just stay? And I said, well, they dissolve. They're not a permanent fixture. And then they, they produce more collagen and it gets better over time even. But yeah, no, I don't feel anything weird,
Yeah. Yeah. And I put some in my knees again. I
Yeah.
had to,
Yeah.
and yeah, you can feel them. There's some soreness. There's sometimes bruising, especially with the sharp ones.
Right.
Yeah. Occasionally, depending on like a certain movement, you feel like a zinger, and then it goes.
And I didn't have a lot of that at all. I was really surprised. And I stayed really hydrated. That's one thing I would say is I think that makes a big difference. And the bruising, I didn't even notice it. My sister noticed it. She was like, you've got a little bruise on the side of your face. And I was like, didn't feel it, didn't notice it. So it wasn't like I couldn't go outside if I didn't want to. So very invasive for the result, especially. My concern when I heard about threads was that just any old body could do them. Go get some training and go do them. And I thought there's no way I'm going to do it unless it's a doctor. And so that's one big thing you've got going for you versus other folks that are, out there all willy-nilly dealing with threads.
I appreciate that. So people were asking how many did you have? And I don't think you actually knew.
I did. Like maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, maybe 24 total or something like that. Do you know?
So we did, we had 2 going up, like up here into the scalp.
Right.
And then we had 3 coming from right, let me take this off. So right here, going 1, 2, and then 3. And then 3 from here. So 1 kind of down the jawline, and then 1 under the chin, and then 1 a little bit further down.
Right.
So a couple weeks ago, you did come in. I guess it was a week or 2, and we did NeoGen around your eyes.
Yes.
And we also did some smooth threads under the eyes. So we did 5, and then we did 5, but one of them was sticking out, so we had to take it out. So you had 5 and 4.
Yeah.
But those, how did those feel?
I mean, I didn't feel any pain again. There was nothing later. Like I didn't feel inflamed or anything like I had with the first procedure where I felt a little something, but that was nothing. That was easy peasy.
Yeah, those are really nice because they don't have that sharp.
Right.
Right. And they're really nice because then you don't have all that bruising.
Right. Yeah.
Do you think that the procedure was effective? I mean, did it help you reach your goals?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. My friend Liz is on here right now. Liz, you've seen my face. What do you think? Like, can you tell? I feel snatched. That's what I keep saying to everybody. I'm like, I feel like everything just kind of went whoop, and it doesn't look fake. It just feels like you pulled a big high pony and left it there.
Yeah. So what's your favorite part of the results?
Yes, absolutely. This right here, where I have taken a few pictures and I'm like, I have a jawline again. This is really, really nice. And like, oh, thank you, Liz. She can tell. I knew it. Very natural and fresh.
Yeah, fresh. The other thing that I did notice when I was looking at your pictures is, yes, this looks fantastic. But the other thing is you have more fullness.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. When my before pictures are really telling.
Yeah.
Really,
I won't put it up here.
I don't. This is Instagram. You can do it. I don't care.
No, but what you could see is particularly like on your side view or like your 3/4 view, you could see that there's fullness here on the cheeks. Yeah. Where, like right, there. So that you could see before it was a little bit flatter, but now you have more to the, and that's also very youthful. Yeah. Well, awesome. So would you recommend it to other people?
I already have like 100 people at least. I've sent it. I'm like, yes, absolutely do it, because people, they did it 5 years ago and they're like, I wouldn't do it again. And I'm like, well, then you just don't know what you're missing. You didn't have the right person do it. They didn't know. There's so many factors, but I told everybody it's just worth the travel. Go to North Carolina, see Dr. Gonzalez.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So if you needed it again, because these will last, hopefully a year and a half, 2 years, would you do it again?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, I'll do it for you in 2 years.
Yeah.
If you, maybe you don't. I don't know.
No, and then I read where somebody else said, I still have lasting effects, and mine was 5 years ago. She said, my face has never gone back to the before picture, and she had it 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think that it's really that collagen, and you'll still see, you'll see effects going forward still.
Yeah, Liz, you didn't miss out. You can still do it.
Oh gosh, we're gonna do it still. Yeah, absolutely. Come on.
And I'll go with you.
Yes. So I think that the other thing about threads that's really cool is you can combine it. So kind of like what we did with the NeoGen.
Right.
So then, of course, for tightening, and it helps with the wrinkles and increases collagen production. The threads also do that. So that's why I wanted to try both underneath your eyes, because that will help, especially with dark circles and fine lines. Two of them, it's kind of like a double whammy. So we'll see those effects probably come in the next several weeks.
I know, I'm so excited. The fact that it gets better as it goes, it just is super exciting. I don't think people get it. When they first saw my before and after, they're like, that looks great. And I'm like, it's going to get better. So, yeah. Yeah, especially the NeoGen. I didn't really know like how much better it could get. And I think I was like 6 or 8 months in, and I felt like I had a new face. Even my fiance said, there's something about you. You just a lot younger lately. And I was like, that's the NeoGen. It lasts and keeps going and going.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Interesting. So some people who are watching don't know, but Angela, the trainer for NeoGen, Angela, she was telling us, right now she does it like every 2 years, I think. And then she said as she gets older, she's going to do it once a year. And then in past her 60s or something, she's going to do it every 6 months.
Right.
And it's just because you lose collagen, as you get older, but it continues to work even months later. So.
And her face is amazing. I don't even know how old she is, but when I met her, I was like, wow, flawless, like a porcelain doll.
She doesn't look her age at all.
No.
Was there anything else that you wanted to say about the PDO threads? Or
like I said, I highly recommend people that are interested to have it done by a professional that knows and understands skin depth and anatomy and all those things that are super important. Even just the lidocaine itself, if you don't put it where it's supposed to go and you don't know these things already, then it wouldn't be as comfortable as a procedure. So that's my big take, is I wouldn't trust another soul to do it.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And thank you for sharing with your friends, followers, and
yeah,
I hope we get to see them at our office in Hickory.
I know. Me too. All right.
Thank you so much. Sorry about
You're welcome.
And I hope you have a Saturday. Bye. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.